I said, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Perfekt once again. Welcome back to our show. This is the Motion with the Perfect, show where we invite guests, to come and talk about their lifestyle, their experience, anything they want to share with us, that which it will inspire someone or someone might like or get to know them. So today I have my international brother right here, the man, I can say I love, is the man, I respect, I the moment I got to know him, we became, brothers, people whom we become brothers, by just talking to them. But I don't know much which I can say about him. So allow me to say, sir, welcome to the Promotion with Perfekt.
Thank you, my brother, and I love the fact that you say international.
You understand?
Yeah, you know that status.
Yeah.
I know I'm from just near the border, but
it's
I'm international.
International.
Right,
when you're this side, you're international.
Exactly.
Because, you have crossed the border, so whatever happens there, you'll be categorized as international person.
Exactly. And my brother, thank you for the invite. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I know you're welcome. I've always wanted to say that you have to come. You remember? I don't know how long we've been talking about this.
Exactly. You must come. But it's times, but sometimes you're busy, sometimes I'm busy.
Exactly.
So sometimes time schedules they clash.
Exactly. That's the only problem. I right there which happens. So it's nothing much, here. Like it's just getting to know each other.
Exactly.
People they have to know you. There are people who just know the name. They don't even know where the name came from or who gave you the name and stuff like that. So I think let's start it from there. That I know you're Flame Masco, right?
Yes.
But please take me there through the name. How did it come about?
Okay, let me start by introducing myself fully.
Fully, yeah.
I think some people in Nelspruit they know Sandile Masego. Some people they know Flame Masco because I came here doing grade 11 to matric.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I met people that know Sandile Masego.
Yeah, exactly.
And then later, you understand, from matric, that's when people knew. Then I introduced people to Flame Masco, the musician.
Oh, you started while you were in high school?
Yes, on high school. And the name, I got it on high school.
Oh, okay.
As well, because during school holidays, I remember I used to have blonde beard.
Oh, okay.
I used to like blonding my beard. That's when I got my name Flame. But Masco is retrieved from Masego.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I should just shorten
it.
Yeah, well.
That's dope.
I was trying to
I never thought of it.
Really? It's not. There's no significant meaning behind.
That is so smart. Like to take your own surname, to make it a proper name, which it has to be out there.
Exactly.
That's so great. Like
Yeah, and I've been struggling with coming up with a name that will suit my character and stuff like that in the industry. I changed my name a lot. I used to be. I remember I was once M Fusion.
Oh, okay.
Back then, and then I was Kingfisher. So I was trying to come up with a name that is gonna be. You know,
when it comes to names,
exactly.
All of us who have a name today, what you call yourself is not what you started with. Like even me too, I remember I used to struggle with names until Perfekt came in. I'm like, I think I'll stick to this name.
Yeah,
but I used to come up with different names. Today I'll be calling this, I'll be calling that, and people used to laugh at me a lot. But then at the end of the day, now it's a name which is growing to be something else.
Exactly, it's a big name.
It is.
Don't speak low of yourself. It's a big name. It's a big name. It's already big.
Oh, it's a big name in a small body.
In a small body. They say dynamites. They come with on small
packages. Exactly.
So, but just to give people a better picture about myself, I'm originally from Swaziland.
Okay.
In a small village called Makayane in Manzini region. That's where I grew up. Village, deep rural areas. Where I grew up, from a God-fearing family. That's my background, and I'm grateful for that.
Exactly.
My family was they deep into Christianity. they were very disappointed nje nasebeva ukuthi Masco soshaya yabona izinto
music, what,
music you know, even now my mom there feels like okay Sandile, I feel like you should also do gospel, man. I can be happy if you can switch. I know you're talented on what you do, but it could be cool. Just use that, be a vessel of God. And I feel like
but one day,
she's right. She's
one
right.
day, you never know what God has for you.
Exactly.
And, one day you might wake up now. It's no more Flame Masco. It's Pastor Masco.
It's Pastor M. yeah, that's basically me. That's basically me. I came here doing metric and stuff like that, trying to further my studies, and then I fell in love because I met people that are in love with music.
Exactly.
I met Caspero, I met Wana on it.
So you met them in high school or
no after high school, but already I was recording music on high school because on school holidays during my grade 11 and 12 I used to go back to Swaziland. And then I started on with a guy. There was a producer back in the day called Flavor in Matapa. There's a town here called Matapa. So that's when I started my music career. I used to, during school holidays, I used to go to him. He had a studio in Matapa.
So let me catch you a bit. How did you get into music from the beginning? Like, what made you decide to start music? Why you never chose to be, a comedian or anything like that?
I think.
How did it come up to say you're going?
I think I never decided to be a musician. I think it was installed in me ever since I was a kid because I'm born. There was a church at some point. At home, it was a small church alliance, back in the time. But I grew up in an environment where there was a lot of people singing, not necessarily the genre that I'm doing right now. But my siblings can sing. You understand? Where there's family gatherings and stuff like that, or funerals, they used to get and sing. On my dad's funeral, we were singing. So. It wasn't something that I decided that I want to be as growing up. Growing up, I wanted to be a lot of stuff instead, because back in Swaziland, we never used to have people who were role models in what I am doing right now. You understand? There were teachers. My mom is a teacher. You understand? My dad was a business person. Was a businessman. So. You were inspired by stuff that is around you, that is surrounding you. So
I'll follow this.
Yes, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be,
what you see around.
What you see around. So that's what happened on my life. And then later when I came this side, in South Africa, that's when my eyes were opened more and see. But there's a lot you can do with yourself. You don't have to be a teacher. You can use your voice. You can make people laugh and get money and get paid. You understand? So that's what happened. You understand? So basically, there's nobody that I can say, that I used to. There's this guy that was singing and I felt obviously there's people that inspires me right now as I write and make music as a creative. But there's no significant person that I could say, I grew up listening to this. Yes.
So now from grade 12, after high school, when did you start doing your music, like paying more attention that now I'm doing it like professionally?
All right, I used to do music part-time because from Matric I went to Pretoria where I furthered my studies in college. I continued there because I started as a DJ. I studied back in PTA. I used to stay in PTA because I used to go to Pretoria Technical College where I was doing courses in engineering and stuff like that. So from there, I remember when I come back, I used to just meet people who love music around Nelspruit. But it was before I met Caspero and Bongwana on it and everybody else that I make music that are brothers to me right now. So what happened is that it used to be just part thing that I really admire and I love, but it's not just a career path that I would say it will feed my family. It will, But as times goes by, when I met Bongwana and them, that's when I realized when I was recording music, they made me open my eyes because I remember I recorded another song called Shoni Langa. That's when things changed.
Mm.
I never expected Shoni Langa to be a hit, and I never expected Shoni Langa to be what it is and it was.
Yeah.
But that's when I took music serious, because I remember when they forced me to perform that song, I wasn't sure about it, and I wasn't sure about even myself that, you know, from where I come from, I can be on the stage. It doesn't matter how small or big, but me just being in front of people and holding a mic and just singing my lungs out. But it happened, and the feedback was dope. Even
so far, like for years, you have been in the music industry.
Yes.
Like, how do you see yourself? Have you reached enough people whom you say you want to reach, or you still, I don't know, do I make sense of my question? Like, you know, there's a point whereby you say that I think now I'm enough, I've reached enough people whom I wanted to touch with my music.
Yeah.
So have you touched people whom you know that, or you still want to touch as many as you can?
No, man, I feel like it's still early. I think I haven't done anything, to be quite honest with you, because my name is still not out there.
Yeah.
And I understand why, because, you know, in life there's a lot of stuff that you involve yourself in, and then they require your attention after that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like making decisions or not making decisions, or having kids.
Yeah.
Which right now, if you love music, but there has to be something on the side.
Exactly.
Right. Up until music works.
Yeah,
that's what
true.
I've been like. You understand? Right now I've got kids, and I thought it's very important for me to just not be narrow-minded and think about myself. I had to think about my kids, that I have to go find a job.
Exactly.
And work on my music on the side.
Okay.
And when my music blows up, obviously, you understand, I can focus on the music. But for now, I had to go back to the drawing board after Shoni Langa, because that's when I wouldn't say wrong decision, because I love my kids.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't the right time to do that. Yeah, but I thank God, just because my kids are grown now and they love me and I love them, you understand, as much as there's problems sometimes. But I feel like there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
And you make it, especially if music work is not out there as yet. There has to be something that you do, you understand, to motivate the music, or just to balance your life, to be stable. Yeah, I don't know if I'm answering your question.
No, you answered it well.
But all in all, I'm still working hard for my music to be out there, you understand. There's a lot of music that is not heard.
Yeah.
You know my music. It's not out, but
because I know you went quiet for some time. Like, I've always been asking these guys, because there were times we've been shooting music videos and stuff, but I was not like, where's Masco? They're like, I know he's in Joburg, he's doing this.
Yeah.
I think it almost like, I don't know, if not 3 or 2 years somewhere you haven't been in the game.
It's 2 years. It's 2 years.
So what's the plan this year?
Are you
coming back, or you still?
I'm back. As I speak, I'm back. There's a lot of music that is coming out.
Okay.
Right. Even in the month end, there's a song called Babu Sankumbula.
Yeah.
It's featuring Patient Master and Fatima.
Okay.
And there's a song featuring that I'm featured on Kuku.
Yeah.
Those 2 projects are coming out this month.
This month then.
Hopefully to shoot, and hopefully we're gonna shoot music videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this month. So there's a lot. Even next month, you understand. But I just have to tell people what's coming out, and finish with that. Finish with that project,
and then
and then introduce what's the next page to people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, the ones I've heard now is just you featuring other people. Are you having personal projects which you are having, like working on the album or EP or something like that, which is you alone?
Yeah, funny enough, before I took a break, I had an album, or should I call it an EP, coming out. But, because I think it was not the right time to take out music, because my music is very personal. It talks about real life situations.
Exactly. No.
And my music it motivates. So at that time, I was having a lot of cliches with my baby mamas and stuff like that, and I couldn't afford, to just take care of my responsibility. So, and a part of my music, it teaches men to be responsible.
Yeah.
So it would be very, very, very wrong, or I don't know what word to use, to just tell other people to be responsible for others when you are not. And it doesn't matter the reason. It doesn't matter if I didn't have work and stuff like this. I feel like there's no excuse. There's no excuses as a man. You are not allowed. I think you are not even allowed to make any excuse.
So what do you expect your child to do if you're not the one to?
Exactly. You brought people here. You brought human beings here, and then you wanna have excuses, right? I really understand that, and so in that particular time I couldn't really. I decided that not. I have to stop releasing this music, and there's music that talks about party time and stuff like that. You understand? There's music that talks about happiness. I know that sometimes we release music that speak to people. It's not only my story. Sometimes I take story. I take your story and
Make it a
make music about it. But I feel like I have to be fine inside. I have to be fine inside, and I needed to make sure that my surroundings are healthier and
they are not affected by.
I'm not affected by things that I've done, and then right now I sing about this while I know very well that I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it.
Yeah, but practice what you preach.
I know,
Yes.
but I'm just happy that you being honest that you're having some problems, some glitches and stuff. But now that I'm sure you have sorted it out, you have healed from that.
Yeah.
You are ready to move on to give people what they have to get.
Exactly.
So welcome back to the music industry. I'm so hoping to see more of you because I'm the fan of your music. You know the story.
Thank you.
I'm the number one.
I know.
With your
bro.
music, I trust. There's no another music right now. I know, like your music. Every song I hear, it's a hit. Like you can always relate to the story.
Exactly.
Like you always know, from this first song I've heard from you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and shout out to Wana on it. Shout out to SK Abigo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Parks.
You guys. I don't know how.
Team.
I don't know how you. I don't
Teams
know.
are fought.
I don't know who did I ask that. You guys, how did you manage to come up together like this? Because all of you, the way you are, everyone is in it's hard, on their what they do.
Exactly.
There's no one who's saying is lacking, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone, all of you, I don't know, how did you meet or who suggested you guys that, okay, you go there? Because the way it is, it's not like it was a coincidence. I don't know how did you come up with that kind
You feel like it was planned.
It was planned,
people work out together.
You understand, for now, you know me who I am, and I know who you are, and then let's form a team. While you already know, but you guys, yeah.
Thank you so much. I think the first person to ask that. And let me be honest with you. I think it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
We just cross path along the way.
Okay.
In the journey of life.
Yeah.
You understand, and meaning I just move with people that I connect with. I'm not a groupie person.
Okay.
I don't have too much friends. I don't have much people I just hang out with. I have small circles, and as long as I connect with you, you connect with me. I feel like we can work together. When I met you, genuine vibes.
Exactly.
You understand? So like I told you, we met back in the days with Bongwana, and I was introduced to Pagza through Bongwana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a few years down the line, that's when Fatima was introduced.
Yes.
When we're doing some events with one, I remember we're doing what is this event? Ladies with Voices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ladies with Voices. I remember we used to host Ladies with Voices at Son Park. That's when we met Fatima. We booked Heather. She was there, and she's so talented ever since we were family after that. Yeah, up until today. Yeah, the song, there's a lot of music, and she's
I know you guys were a great team.
There's a lot of music that now that I'm thinking about it,
just make sure that you have to bring it as much as you can, there is a lot because people, they have to hear you guys, so don't keep us waiting for a long time.
Yeah, exactly, because people forget you, man.
That's what happens.
I've been quiet for 2 years, and there's a lot of people. There's new kids on the block.
On
if
the
you
block,
ask
yeah.
about Flame Masco, they don't know.
They
I don't
don't know.
advise any artist to just chill just because they've got problem.
Yeah.
You can just do it at the same time.
Same
And
time,
release
find
music.
a way.
Yeah, find a way. Music has to come out, even if you are not fully focusing on it.
Yeah,
But you
one,
must give it to
one,
people.
Here and there.
You
so
never
that-
know. You never
So
know.
that you keep the name there, not like it has
Exactly.
to die. Okay.
Exactly.
No, so like you are the person in the music industry around, let's say Mpumalanga. Right now we're talking about Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
Nelspruit. Tell me about the Mpumalanga music style, lifestyle. How do you see the music industry this side?
What can I? How can I put it without stepping on anybody? Because I don't believe in just stepping on somebody's
Yeah, no, but
toes
we're not stepping on
no,
anybody's
no.
toe.
I just
But
want
we
to
just want to talk in general.
right.
Like,
I
how do you
just
see music
but the problem. I
industry
just
side?
want to be honest about it.
Yeah.
You understand? First of all, I feel like there's no unity.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks he or she will make it without
Another
anybody,
person.
another
Yeah.
person. Of which it's possible to do it, but it's very hard.
Exactly.
You have
That's
slim
true.
chances.
That's true.
Another thing, people are greedy. People are greedy. They don't reference anybody if they get opportunities.
Opportunities, yeah.
Yeah. Still, it's part
Even
of.
if they know that they can't do it, you can do
Exactly,
it.
you can do it, but they feel like it's easy for somebody or a promoter to just make sure that every spot on a gig, it's artists from outside. Knowing very well that there's Flame Masco. Flame Masco
Yeah.
can sing, or Wana can DJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing, I feel like we are not, we don't put enough effort as artists.
Now you're talking there.
We don't put enough efforts.
I was, let me hold you there. Last time when I was with the Don't Pressure,
Yeah.
we are talking about the same thing, about the music industry on the side. And then he mentioned, I'm the one who came up with the topic again, the way I'm talking to you, that the music industry this side. And then my side, I was like, guys, this side you don't put much effort as people it's supposed to be done.
Exactly.
I was saying that if they can say that choose people who have to be representing in Mpumalanga, it's only you guys in Wana on it and stuff. They are the only people. Ever since I came here, I've seen that people are always busy.
Yes.
The rest of the guys, they do nothing. How many music videos do you know from this side?
It's very slim. It's very.
Like guys, they do nothing. Like they don't. Like you go online. Whenever we go online, we're supposed to be seeing people trending. The artists, they are busy. Not because they are booked, but you as a person alone.
Right.
You have to be busy with your own things. That is why people they end up not taking people from the other side.
Yeah.
Why? Those people from the other side, they have this other value whereby if they take you, like for example for Metro, they will take someone from the other side because that person, there will be some exchange of value.
Exactly.
They can't take me from, let's say, I stay from any other local area around here. Nobody knows me from that side. There is nothing I'm doing about music.
Yes.
But just because I'm an artist from Mpumalanga, Nelspruit, and then there's Metro Awards, they should take me because I belong here. It doesn't work like that, whereby there's no any sense of value they will get from me.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I feel like most of us are entitled.
Yeah.
We really entitled. We feel like just because you're from Mpumalanga, then you deserve to be on a certain stage.
Spotlight, yeah.
As much as I'm saying, people, they can't reference you, but also the artists, they don't take themselves serious. Also.
Exactly.
So, being an artist, being a musician, it's business. It's business.
Exactly.
And I feel like we have as Mpumalanga artists, we don't really understand that.
And every business needs to be invested in it.
You need investments, you understand? It doesn't mean you have to have all the millions. You start small by small, step by step. You understand? I know a lot of artists who are doing some stuff, who are trying to push. But I feel like they lack a lot of professionalism.
Okay.
You understand? Because being an artist, it doesn't mean just because you're an artist, you release a song and you release a music video, and then
you're an artist, yeah.
You understand? There's a lot of stuff involved.
Exactly.
There's PR, there's management.
There's a lot of
you understand? There's a lot of research, connections that you have to. Sometimes without playing in radio or TV, you can be booked and be taken serious.
Exactly.
You understand? Because when people go to social, now everybody's on social media.
Exactly.
What do they see when they get to your page?
You know, you're an artist, but all they're seeing are these funny videos for other people.
Exactly.
You're just
busy retweeting.
You're retweeting, sharing, funny videos. No.
No, comedy stuff. You
understand?
You forget about your stuff.
Like this is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a word which I heard somewhere that don't focus on impressing. You need to attract. Ever since I heard those words, that's what I do. Every person who can come to my social media, they will know this person do this.
You're not a consumer.
I will know. They will not even ask me, or they have to read. But by just looking at my social media and what I post and what I do, they see that this is what this person
exactly.
And what at the end of the day I'm doing is I'll attract those people. If they are looking for the same services, they'll come to me.
It's easy.
But if I'm sharing about comedy in Nigeria, those funny things.
What
am I telling them? What do I do?
Because you at the end of the day, all of us has to have a product to sell to people.
Exactly.
You don't have space in the game if you don't have any
and
good
you are
product
you
to
are
sell.
you are on TV to market yourself.
Exactly.
There is no any billboard more than yourself.
Because I feel like there's moments when some artists have been blacked on TV. It's easy to get money sometimes. You get a good music video, maybe from Kylo White or Monde, and go to TV. And then when people they see your name on TV, they will go straight to your social media to check what's happening.
And then I always do that thing. Whenever I see an artist or anything, any person trending, I go to their social media, but you find that there is nothing which you can relate to or to see that this person does this. I'm like, what's happening here? It
becomes difficult for somebody else to take you serious.
And to even
when
follow
you don't take yourself serious.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I know that's a problem. I think you guys, do you ever guys do workshops for artists here around Mpumalanga and Nelspruit?
We have never done workshops, but we have tried to try to groom artists.
Yeah.
To make events, even if we never succeeded. But I don't believe we never succeeded. I think it's still going to happen. It's a matter of time,
Yeah.
As time goes by, you grow, and whatever you do, if you are making events, there's a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
If you are trying to groom talent, you know that sometimes I feel like we jump to groom some other people while even nanati we haven't developed fully.
Yeah.
You cannot help somebody else while nanawe you still need help.
Yeah.
You understand? First, establish yourself. Be sure about yourself before you lend any help, because some other people will hate you that you promised them some stuff and then you never delivered, while yourself really you were just having a positive heart and a good heart of you want to help this particular person, but now you never realize that you're still not there, bro. Right. You still have to take good care of your shit, my man.
Exactly.
You understand? So I feel like we learn from mistakes every day.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like it's once you make mistakes, once you do something, that's why it's good to just try stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get opportunities to learn.
Okay. So you are on the level where you are.
Yeah.
I don't know how you categorize this kind of things. This thing where they say an upcoming artist, and then after that you're an artist or what?
Yes. All right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not in the game. I'm still upcoming.
Okay.
But I'm in the game.
Yeah.
You understand? Why am I saying I'm in the game? Because there's a lot of people that knows me.
Yeah.
That knows my name.
Your name, exactly.
But I've never put enough effort to just tell people that this is my sport.
Sport, exactly.
I've never fought for my sport.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
As much as people know that I'm there, and as much as there's people that believes in my music and they believe in me. I haven't made them to stand up to say, this is my favorite artist.
Exactly.
You understand? Like I was telling you, you need to take yourself serious.
Yeah.
Right? You need to do I promised people music, I never delivered because I had some shit going on.
Yeah.
People, they don't understand. Your fans don't understand that.
Exactly.
Right, and then you keep quiet. You never even tell people what's happening.
Exactly.
You understand? I feel like if you decided to do something, you don't have to do it and just go back. And go back.
So
be honest about it.
Right now, are you updating your people that you're back?
Oh, yes.
You are.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Flame Masco is back in the game. So right now, I feel like I'm back. I'm back in the game and I'm ready.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff happening in my life, but you understand, I have to just heal myself first because you don't have to be. I think when you're in stage, you preach. You know, the spirit you put out there. It's easy for people to receive it when they feel that it's genuine.
Exactly.
So I'm back in the game. There's more music to come. We're dropping very soon. Like I said, Google Eyes, there's a song coming through.
Yeah.
Fatima and Passion Master, we're dropping music very soon. Wana on it. There's a lot of music in the studio. Me and Wana and the team, we're always working, bro.
Hey, and you guys know, there's no people I can point at in Nelspruit who,
exactly,
apart from you guys. Your music guys, man. Hey, with me, like personally, if I had money, I was gonna put in it.
Yeah,
because I believe in it.
Yeah.
Like I trust, like the music you guys make is like it's international.
It is beautiful music.
Beautiful music, stories you come out with.
Exactly.
Everyone can always relate.
Exactly, everybody relates.
It's not this music whereby
bro,
fancy life. What? No.
We're not talking about pumping champagne.
Exactly. See.
We're not talking about beaches there.
Exactly.
We don't talk about lifestyle that we don't live there.
Yeah.
Right. The only thing we talk about is the inspiration that we Gufisa empilweni ukuthi this is where I wanna be. Ngiyafisa ukuthi kusasa. There's a verse that I said on Still Trying.
Yeah.
Shout out to Still Trying. Still Trying is dropping on Friday. This coming Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know the date. We'll check the date. So I know when maybe the podcast drop, it will be the following Friday. People
no, it'll be dropping on Friday because I planned it because Friday is a holiday, so I want it has to come out on the holiday.
Yeah, man, the same day. Still
Friday
Trying.
Will be 21st.
Yeah, it's Wana on it featuring TND, Fatima, and myself, Flame Masco. The name is Still Trying. Back to my verse, I was saying, I said, one day I will pull up in a Lambo.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's
doesn't matter when.
It doesn't matter when. It doesn't matter. One day I will pull up in a Lambo.
I love that song.
Put your finger in it, man. I don't know. Hey, every day you pound and push a spiny. Hey, Mama, don't you worry no more. Hey, I'll be on the run, push a spiny. Hey, promise you will cry no more. Hey, no be done a very push a spiny.
I know, but that is a great song.
Yeah, it is a great song.
It is a great song. I always say that, guys, push it as much as you can, so that once it comes out, it has to go big as much as it can.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. Man. So let's take it back to my question. Before you left, you took a break.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's some things you happened, some mistakes which you did now, which that okay, I don't have to repeat this, so that in this phase you're starting, you never repeat some mistakes. So I just want you to use those mistakes to tell somebody who's in the industry right now.
Yes.
But maybe they haven't made those kind of mistakes. So I just want you to highlight it so that at least they know that there are these kind of problems personally which you need to avoid in this kind of way. What were the problems you say you can tell them that stay away from this?
What should I say, man? One thing I don't want to come up and sound like a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
Because now I'm still this life thing you try it up until you die.
Exactly.
Some of the things you think you've got experience on data one day.
Yeah.
They confuse you, get confused. So what I would say out of my experience is that first of all, be real.
Yeah.
Embrace who you are.
Exactly.
There's only one unique perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Once you try to be somebody else, you have lost your purpose in life.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
You have lost everything in life because God posed pause your blessings, because he can't bless you
Yeah.
while you are Masco.
Yeah.
The things that ordain where they cannot come to pass if you really not yourself.
You are faking to be something else.
You don't have to fake to be somebody else. I think one of the things that delayed us, but kungati nakhona usesemncane, and feeling like being an artist is to be just fake, to have everything, to be having a lifestyle that is people see on TV. Life is real, bro.
Exactly.
That's why a lot of artists, they found themselves on drugs and back depression, because they are trying to live impilo lengekho.
You know what you are saying here, ne? About faking life.
Yeah.
God gave you your own design.
Exactly.
So right now you are copying another design.
Exactly.
So now when your blessings, your breakthroughs, they come,
they don't
they wanna
locate
look. They don't locate you because they're not finding the original. They're not finding the original.
Exactly.
They're finding this other fake thing. So now they have to keep roaming around.
Yeah, they're roaming around until you find yourself.
And then they'll come.
That's why somebody say, you know what, I found light. Nangna 60, nangna 50, nangna 40. Because that's when you are matured enough to say, let me be legit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Exactly.
Another thing that I would advise people, stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
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 You understand? Time's vice, my brother.
Eish, bro.
You never know how many years are you left with.
Yeah.
Because when you were born, God gave you a certain
lifespan.
Number. Yeah, you gave you a certain number of years to say, this is your lifespan in this planet.
Eish.
So you don't know how many years you've wasted.
I don't know, you are left with 2 months.
You are left with 2 months, but you're busy thinking the shit and stuff, like up and down, right? And another thing, never deviate from God, man.
Yeah.
God first in everything you do.
That's true, 100%.
Right, that's where we're from. That's where at the end of the day we're gonna go back to. You understand? You can be smart, you can have money.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
Yeah, your soul is very important.
Yeah.
Akufuneka ube spogo lao, so after ube spogo, don't be a ghost here.
Yeah.
After your death, we have to be. Speak Koshana now, amigo. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool. So now, this year, 2025, have you lined up a lot of people like whom you want to feature, or it'll be whoever comes? And on the same part, I'm asking, do you have a lineup of people you want to feature in your journey this year? And also at the same time, I want to ask, do you just take any person who comes to say they want to feature, or you have your own requirements and stuff? If somebody want to say, please, I want to do a song with you, what do you look up to from them?
Yeah, that's a great question, man. I feel like music, for me, like music is very spiritual.
Exactly.
I don't believe in working with just anybody. But obviously, if I get an opportunity for somebody who will add value on my life, I take it. I would take it. For example, there's people in the game that I would love to feature, but they are not on my list of people that are right. I want to feature them this year, because I feel life happens.
Exactly.
You understand? Obviously, I've got stuff, I've got plans. Yeah, but I just wanna genuinely push my music and just rebrand myself, the real Flame Masco, and what people first. It's not features for now. It's just me releasing more music so that people will understand me, and people who don't know me, they should know what I'm talking about when I'm saying, this is Flame Masco, this is who I do, what I do. Yeah. You understand? So after that features, I know that features will come along the way. Exactly. Because I work with people who are in the game, and we do events, right? So along the way, I know maybe there can be an opportunity, and if the opportunity presents itself, I'll grab it with both hands. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but for me, music is spiritually. I work with people I vibe with. Yeah. There's a lot of people who made music together, but I thought, no, I'm not gonna continue with this music because it's, for me, we need to connect. Yeah. Understand? So that when you give people our project, they have to receive it well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but obviously, if a big artist wanna jump on my music, right? Man, without any hesitation, bro.
On these other ones, you charge or it's just?
No, I don't charge for a feature.
Yeah.
I don't charge for a feature. I just work with people that I see vision on, and I've never charged for a feature, and I'm not. Anytime soon, I won't be able to
charge.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah. On the events, no, you mentioned about events.
Yeah.
Tell me about this Makoti event festival.
All right. Makoti Festival. It's an event from Swaziland.
Yeah.
It's a cultural event that involves empowering women.
Okay.
So it's music.
So it's more of women.
It's more of women empowering women because it's Makoti Festival.
Oh, okay.
But there's culture and there's music. I feel like there's more culture.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
So
Culture.
many of the artists there, they are females.
Most of them.
But you also take men.
Yeah, we also take men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the event is happening on, I think it's the 5th year happening right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it includes certain countries.
Yeah.
Like Botswana, Lesotho, Mozambique.
Yeah.
Right. I think Botswana is about to be added right now, if I'm not mistaken. There's Lesotho, there's Mozambique, and then obviously South Africa, Swaziland.
Yeah.
It's happening on the 26th of April in Swaziland, Malkens.
Oh, okay.
So we've got great lineup there. You understand? There's phases on Makoti Festival where on Friday there's certain stuff that happens there, right? Lapho kuhlatshwa khona tinkomo and bakhonjiswe abantu ukuthi isiswati sisebenza kanjani. Right. On Saturday it's the main event. Okay. Where there be performances and stuff like that. And it's in Nenyama we eat meat there. Yeah. And then on Sunday lapho sekudliwa khona inhlobo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically Makoti is that, and the idea is to evolve all the countries in the SADC and celebrate our culture. Okay. Celebrate our cultures because we are different. Yeah, that's true. But we are the same. You understand? Exactly. These borders and everything, they separated us, but we're still the same. We're still the same, man. I feel like it's a great opportunity for African people to come together. Yeah. If you have never experienced Swaziland, it's a great opportunity, and you must come with me, man. No, I'm definitely coming. Let's go to Swaziland and experience greatness. I wanna come eat meat that side. Yeah, you have to, bro. I'll feed you. You meat. Never know where God said I will be married. Exactly. You know, Makoti. Maybe you can get Makoti there. That's how you never know. And so there's Amarula. Hey, by the way, you don't drink. I know, I don't drink. Yeah. But yeah, I know. But you just for a taste, man. No, I've tasted back in the day. For now, I'm fine. I know the taste. So. All right. What other drinks do you have, which are just normal drinks? That's it's normal drinks, as in beverages. Beverages, which you know that these are Swaziland things. Yeah, this Coca-Cola, Fanta, what? Yeah, this baby, and this baby. It's a beer. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's crafted in Swaziland. You can't find it any other place. Oh, okay. But maybe if you find it in South Africa, but it's from... They will bring it from that side. Source it from that side. Oh, okay. Right, and then there's traditional beer like Mkomboti Nemaga. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's that. Oh, okay. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. I don't have any idea of any other beverage and stuff. I know. That's cool. Normal. The other names are normal, like South Africa and any other country. Yeah, I see, yeah, I know, that's great. No, I think for me, I have to say I'm happy to know you. I didn't even know where Flame Masco come from. Yeah. Now I know the name, and all of that. And looking forward to see your music this year. Cause thank you. I'm the number one fan. Before it goes out there, I'm the first one. Yeah, to receive it. Thank you so much. Yeah, understand. Yeah. And shout out to your work, man. You've been pushing very hard. Yeah. And then I told you even before that God has blessed you. It's a matter of time, so you reap everything that you've sown. So it's a matter of consistency and prayer. That's true. Yeah. And working hard. Yeah. I like the way also the way you humble. You understand people. You're generous, but don't be too generous. Because people they mess up with you. Once you're too generous, that's what happens. Yeah. So you must be very careful. there's a thin line between generosity and stupidity.
Stupidity.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, even in the Bible.
And thanks for
they
that.
mention-
And thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, and they even mention that in the Bible. You mustn't be stupid thinking that you're just
generous.
generous. Yeah.
No, you are being used here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I know I'm happy that we are connected, and I know that there is more we will do together.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course, you're in the music industry. I'm on the other side, but there is always a way we're gonna
We work together, man. We're in the same industry.
Industry,
We're
entertainment.
still gonna work right.
Yeah.
I can see we've got good resources that I can use on my industry, on my music.
Yeah.
You take music videos and stuff like that, and people must know that. Yeah, you are one of the best.
Yeah.
It's just that when your name is not already there.
Out there, it's a problem.
And now it's easy for people to just brush it off.
Exactly.
But it's coming.
Until once it is there.
Yeah, especially just because you have started shooting Flame Masco.
Yeah.
Now your name is going
It's
up.
going out. No, I like that, and I'm ready.
Yeah, man. No, you must be ready now. That,
I'm ready
people
that
will be calling you.
you'll be calling me.
We saw this music video.
The stuff.
Flame Masco and Mongwana on it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know. It will happen. We'll make it
Yeah,
happen.
it will.
No, anyways, I thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I know that you're a busy person, but you have made time for me to say that you have to come and sit down with me.
Exactly.
I don't take it lightly or for granted. Thank you so much. And I think, for me today, I say thank you so much. And I want to give you the platform that you say whatever you want to say to people.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I've thanked Perfekt, and shout out to everybody that is watching here. Believe in yourself. Don't let yourself down. You are valid.
Yeah.
And let's work together as black people, especially artists from Mpumalanga. We've got an opportunity to show the world that we can collaborate and be a great province together with Swaziland. You understand? So, shout out to Wana on it, shout out to SK Amigo, shout out to Pressure, shout out to Fatima, shout out to Google Eyes, shout out to everybody that we're working with. Shout out to Pagza, the producer. You did it. You do a lot. You and Wana on it. You understand? I'm saying I've got music today just because you've made it happen.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure that you follow me on all social media platforms at Flame Masco.
Yeah.
Flame _.
No, we're gonna put in the description so that they have to get it
exactly.
easily. Yeah.
But there's nothing more, man. I appreciate you, bro. You understand? There's gonna be new people that will know about
Exactly.
my name because of you.
I have my audience, so
exactly.
they have to know
So that's how collaboration works.
It works, exchange of value, even me too. People from your side, they will know that there is Perfekt now.
Exactly.
He's like this,
And I'm open enough to work with more people. If you feel like you're a producer and you just want us to work, you are welcome, man. You understand? I don't make people pay, but let's vibe. The energies must be
the same. Don't just make a song and then you leave it in your phone.
Yeah.
You don't push it to go out there.
So let's work, guys. Let's work. Shout out to
Perfekt.
Motion.
Till next time.
Thanks, my brother.
No, cheers.
Thanks. Cheers, man.
Yeah.
All right.
It is done.